What up everybody, it's your girl Roothie Patootie and I am back with another video.
I don't want the juice, I don't want the pop, I don't want the Kool-Aid. But what I really want, they gotta top nipples from the sky like a parade. Cause I don't need no sprinkles on top.
Today what I have for you guys is kind of like a non-favorites video. I was inspired by Essence magazine actually. They have this little subsection or like subheading in their magazine called Dope Stuff on My Desk, and I was like, oh, I like that. So I came up with Dope Stuff on My Dresser. So it's basically things that I've been utilizing a lot recently, or found new ways to use, or just feel like has improved my life to some capacity, and I want to share it with you. Another reason I decided to do this video is because I've been doing mostly hair videos lately, and when I started my YouTube channel, I didn't want to just solely do hair videos. I want you guys to kind of get to know me. I want to kind of get to know some of y'all. I want to create a community where we can discuss, talk, get to know each other, and just love. So yeah, I'm also hoping that with this video I get to answer a lot of you guys' questions on certain products that I use. I feel like this is going to be kind of a show and tell as well. So this kind of leads me to my first product, which are these Ardell lashes. Any video you have ever seen me done with lashes on, like right now, it's Ardell. As you can see, I prefer things that look a little bit more natural. You kind of have to do a double take, like So yeah, that's what I like to go for. The ones that I normally use, I don't have anymore, and I think those are the Glamour 10, the Demi Wispies. JK, these are the I'm wearing the I'm wearing the Demi Wispies right now. So to answer your questions, yeah, Ardell lashes are the lashes that I have. Okay, and then the next product that I have here is this Shea Moisture Strengthen, Grow, and Restore treatment. This is my favorite deep conditioner that I have ever used in my life that I recall. So to avoid being a product junkie, I only let myself have one product at a time. So before this, I think I had the Superfruit B Complex, the pink one, and it worked pretty well and it smelled so good. What else have I tried? I've tried Aunt Jackie's, one of the Aunt Jackie treatment masks, and it was okay. It wasn't anything special, but this one, oh my gosh, it keeps my hair so soft and so just like butter. And another thing is when I finish a bottle of one deep conditioner, I have this urge, like I said, naturally to try something else. So I usually go buy something else, you know, that I've heard that works really well. But this is my third time buying this and not wanting to try something else because this just works really well for me. The next favorite is this Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss in the shade Rosy Future. Now, for the longest time, I hated lip gloss because I just felt like my skin was so oily. I had grease on my nose, grease on my face here, grease here, grease here. Why would I then put grease here, you know? I just felt like it was too much shining going on. And then sometime last year, I decided to buy a Revlon lip gloss because I felt like, you know, a girl should have at least one lip gloss to be able to resort to for the days where they don't feel like doing anything and they just want to throw on some lip gloss and look like they're put together. And this thing did just that. Whenever I have class and I don't put makeup on, just throw on my glasses to distract from the fact that I look dead, and throw some lip gloss on, oh my gosh, I look like I tried. And I did it. I paired it with this Milani matte lipstick in Beauty, and this kind of just helps it pop. Okay, so the next thing I have, okay, y'all aren't allowed to judge me on this, okay? It's actually a book. And this book, I first heard about it through Megan Batoon's channel. She did a favorites video. So I actually got this book from another person's favorites video. So hopefully I inspire you to get this book through my not favorites video. Okay? It's called The Subtle Art of Not Giving 2 cents. How do I explain this book? Basically, it's a anti-self-help book. So you know, a lot of self-help books, they tell you like, you know, they try to teach you how to be happy, how to do this, how to score the girl you want, how to get the grades you need, how to excel in life and make money. But this book basically tells you you're not always going to get the girl you want, okay? You're not always going to get all the riches and the wealth of the world that you desire, okay? It kind of teaches you how to help yourself, starting with the basics and not just, you know, wanting instant gratification, instant happiness, instant wealth, things like that. I'll share a couple quotes with you guys to kind of give you an idea of what the book is about. Another thing I would like to mention is that because this kind of takes a little bit of a darker edge to self-motivation, there are a few things that I do not agree with the author, and I'll also share that as well. Okay, so one concept that really stood out to me in this book was the idea that the way our society works nowadays, nothing is personal, everything is publicized, and then you get this facade of people's lives thinking everybody's so perfect, everyone is so good, everybody's doing extraordinary things, they're traveling, they're saving the world, they're, you know, helping kids in Africa, they're doing this, that, and the other, and you're just like, and then there's just me, just sitting here in a small town in Ohio, just going to school and going to sleep and eating and sleeping and eating and sleeping and studying. What is life? So the author kind of makes a statement that says, nowadays being average has become the new standard to failure, which is crazy when you think about it. Being an average person, being a normal person, is considered being a failure. At least that's how a lot of people view their lives. And then he goes on to say, I feel like this is a book club, like I'm reading to you or something. The knowledge and acceptance of your own mundane existence will actually free you to accomplish what you truly wish to accomplish in life without judgment or lofty expectations. So when you accept the fact that your life is mundane, not saying that you should settle for less, but when you accept the fact that your life doesn't have to be as extraordinary as person A, then you really truly start to see how successful you can be in life. And so you start to appreciate basic experiences like simple friendships, creating something new, helping someone in need, reading a good book, laughing with someone you care about. When you accept those mundane experiences, you really start to see the things that are beautiful and meaningful in life. Isn't that, girl? So I did say that I would also share what I don't 100% agree with. There's a chapter, I think it was actually the first chapter, it's called Don't Try. The desire for a more positive experience is in itself a negative experience, and paradoxically, the acceptance of one's negative experiences is in itself a positive experience. And that makes you go, And he bases his beliefs off of like several philosophers, one of them being Alan Watts, and he says, the more you pursue feeling better all the time, the less satisfied you become, as pursuing something only reinforces the fact that you lack it in the first place. In my head, I'm like, well, it depends on what you're searching for. If you're searching for riches, if you're searching for glory, if you're searching for like worldly things, right? That just reinforces the fact that you po. The more you try to be rich, the more poor and unworthy you feel, no matter how much money you make. And then he also gives the example about the more spiritually enlightened you want to be, the more self-centered and shallow you become. And I had to disagree with that. I don't know. You guys comment below. What do you think? The more spiritually enlightened you want to be, the more shallow and self-centered you become. I don't agree with that because, for instance, if you read the Bible, you want to become more spiritually enlightened. You want to learn more about Jesus. You want to learn more about what his will is and what his purpose in our lives are. I don't think that's being shallow. I think that's wanting to live out your life the way God intended it for it, because he wants to bless you. It's not like you wanting blessings is a selfish thing. God wants to bless you, so take the blessings. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't agree with, but other than that, the book is fantastic. Other than that, though, a lot of the things I've been reading about have been very interesting. And the main reason I got this book wasn't to convince me to not want to give an F about anything in life. The purpose of getting this book was just to see a different person's perspective on how they feel they can make life better. And I can definitely say I'm taking a couple lessons away from this. And then a couple that I'm leaving behind. I'm just like, nah, no thank you. Okay, so this next product, I feel like once I show you, like 50% of you are gonna roll your eyes and be like, oh, here we go. It's a Vanity Planet spin brush tool. And the reason I say a lot of you guys are probably rolling your eyes is because you've probably seen this on like almost every other beauty blogger's YouTube channel. At first I thought, why can't they just exfoliate with an exfoliator? Why do you gotta buy a brush to clean your face? Wearing makeup the amount of times I do, I feel like I really needed something to clean deeply, like really clean my pores. And so I was like, you know what, let me give this brush a try. I just looked up a beauty blogger on YouTube, searched their discount code, which I recommend you do if you ever go to get this. Just search for a discount code. About anybody has a discount code on this. And you get, I think, was it 70% off? It's originally $129, which is crazy to me. Honestly, just go to CVS. They have these Olay, the brand Olay. They have a spin brush just like this in the drugstore for $30. How much did I get this? $30. And that was after the discount. I was like, please. I mean, it's nice because it comes with other brushes that I haven't tried yet. I only use the daily cleanser brush and the exfoliating brush, but it also comes with like a body scrub brush, and then this one here is supposed to be like, I think for your foot or something. I don't know. But I feel like it does a really good job of like really getting in there, because when I'm done washing my face with makeup and then go back in with this, there's still like a whole lot more to get off. So I really like this. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, it just keeps my face feeling really soft and smooth. So we'll see how it works long term. I've only had it for about a month, so I'll keep you guys posted, I guess. Okay, you guys might laugh at me for bringing this into a non-favorites favorites video, but the next thing that I have here is some gosh darn vitamins. I know. This is the thing. My mom has always been an advocate for vitamins. Have you taken your vitamins? Have you taken your vitamins? Mommy, I have a cold. Did you take your vitamins? Mommy, I broke my leg. Did you take your vitamins? But me being the stubborn child that I am, I don't take them as frequently as I'm supposed to. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to stoop down to the level that I am behaving and buy the gummy version, you know, the children version, to kind of motivate myself to want to take my vitamins. And so about a month ago, I started taking multivitamin, which I think everybody should be on, and the vitamin D, because as a black person, you are vitamin D deficient. So you need your vitamin D, and it's been winter, so we're getting less vitamin D because the sun's not out as much as it needs to be. So ever since I started taking these vitamins, let me tell you, okay, before taking the vitamins, let's start there. I wake up, I'm so tired. I go to class, I'm so tired. Like literally 80% of my classes, I'm just like, that's me the whole time. So I'm tired, I come back home, I have like a 3-hour break in between classes, I take a nap, I go to class, I'm tired, I come back, I'm tired, I unwind, I relax. I don't get enough energy to start my day till like 7 p.m. when I'm like, okay, Ruth, it's time to study. How crazy is that? And so ever since I started taking these vitamins, I wake up, I feel energized. I go to class, I'm awake the whole time. Like sometimes I'm just like, I'm focused, I'm awake, I'm attentive. I go home, I don't feel the need to take a nap because I just have that much energy. It's a given fact that black people are vitamin D deficient, and when you're deficient, you get that lethargic, like slow, groggy feeling quite frequently. And so I would advise, if you are African American, which I think a majority of you guys are, that you ask your doctor for your vitamin D levels to make sure that you're not deficient. And if you are, then I would suggest taking vitamins for it. And then a multivitamin is just good for your overall health. So yeah, and since we're on this whole health kick with this favorites video, the next thing that I've really been enjoying lately has been this water bottle. Yes, I know, Ruth. Kilo Day, what was all this? I thought we were talking about beauty and life and goodness. Why are we bringing vitamins on water? I've had this bottle for almost since July, I would say, because I got it from the SNAFA conference. That I think I made a vlog about that conference a while back that I went to in July. And they gave out these free water bottles, and I was like, ooh, it's kind of cute, because I like things that are very simplistic, very minimalistic. I like how it was clear, it was slender, it was beautiful. So I was like, yes, new water bottle. But ever since I had it, it's just been sitting in my cupboard, because the directions said make sure to thoroughly wash before use, and I've just not had the time to thoroughly wash it. So it's just been sitting in the cupboard. And then the other day I was just like, you know what, it's time that I break this thing out, because it's just sitting pretty. I need to actually utilize it. So I did, and ever since, like, I found myself drinking more water. Is that weird? If you are someone that struggles to drink enough water, just go and buy a pretty bottle. In fact, don't buy a pretty bottle. Make somebody gift you a pretty bottle. Or if you know someone that does a bad job drinking water, gift them a pretty water bottle, and they'll drink more water. Oh, and another thing, so one of my New Year's resolutions was to not drink pop at all. In the past, my resolution has been cut down how much pop you drink. Don't drink too much pop. Don't drink too much pop. But every time I go to a restaurant, what do I get? I get Sprite, because that's my favorite drink. So yeah, I was like, you know what? If I can't just cut down on it, I'ma just cut it out. So I decided no pop, and I've been successful so far. It's March, meaning I've made it 2 months without drinking without drinking pop. I'm so proud of myself. So on top of that, drinking water too, I feel like I'm on a roll. And I'm taking my vitamins. I'm on a roll. Okay, we've actually reached the end. I have one more product. The last product I have here. People ask me a lot of times when I do my hair videos, and actually it doesn't look that special. Let me back up. Does it look better? People ask me how I lay my baby hairs, and the next video I do where I lay my baby hairs, I will show you guys, because I usually do it off camera, because I feel like it's something that everybody kind of knows how to do. But since I get asked about it, I will do it in the next hair video tutorial, just to show you guys. And the product that I use every single time is this guy right here, Gorilla Snot. I remember the first time I heard about this, I was like, but I decided to try it because it was just that intriguing. I was like, let me try this thing. And it lays my baby hairs down. Like, to slick my hair back and stuff, I usually go for Eco Styler or something light like that. This is very thick, which is why it's necessary for my edges, because I got some 4C edges, okay? And this does a good job of totally smoothing it down. Gorilla Snot, guys, get you some. And while we're on the topic of my hair, I decided that it was finally time for me to protective style, because I had my hair out since... I've had it out for months, and usually like every other month or so I put in a protective style, whether it be braids or a weave. Well, I don't really do weaves anymore, or like a wig or just something. I usually do something to my hair to put it away, because I have hand in hair syndrome. Like, my hand is always in my hair. Even when I have braids, my hand is always in my hair. So I told myself, I said, Ruth, you need to put your hair away today, now. So I did this about 2 weeks ago. I'm probably going to take it out in this next week during spring break. But I really loved it. I was going to do a tutorial on it, but then I was like, there's so many Ghana braids tutorials on YouTube. So if any of you are very curious as to how I did this, I will link the video that I actually watched to kind of guide me through this, because I've done Ghana braids before on myself and on other people, but sometimes you just need that guidance. So I will link the video that I used to, you know, help me out with these braids below. So I guess that's it, you guys. I will see you in my next video. Peace out and God bless.
Cause I don't need no sprinkles on top of me, no chocolate drizzle drops on me, no sour candy, honey, but the bubble gummy pops.